How to set your goals in 2022. Okay, so the goal for this podcast video is to get you to believe in 10 minutes or less. So if you don't have 10 minutes or less to figure out how to set your goals in 2022, then you might not reach them. So the goal is to get you to believe that these 4 secrets are the key to setting your goals in 2022. The 4 secrets are: 1, how to get locked in. Number 2 is how to stay locked in. 3 is how to execute. And then 4 is how to start. Okay. So when I first got started with Enagic as an independent distributor, I had initially set my goal to 6A. That was the first initial goal, to get to 6A. And we were actually doing a Zoom call last night. And I didn't necessarily agree with one of the participants' remarks on the goals, which we'll get into. And I believe in part of it, but she was just saying to start lower, like at 2A, like that should be the first goal. But what happened to me was that I set my goal to 6A, and once I got to 6A, then I kind of fell off. So I wouldn't recommend setting your goal super low, but you want to have it super high. So let's get into the first secret. So how to get locked in. So the first thing, and all this is going to come from the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Game-changing book. I highly recommend checking it out. But the first step in any goal is to figure out a definite desire. Definite. So that could be, I want to make $1 million, or I want to sell 100 machines, 1,000 machines, whatever it is. Okay. That's the first step, and this is the key part: definite. It has to be a definite desire. So how do you stay locked in to that definite desire? So step number 2, I think I do this kind of like out of order, but step number 2, how I've been doing it, is you want to set a specific date to when you are going to achieve that definite desire, a definite date. There's going to be a theme here. It's definite. That's the thing. It's got to be 100% like, this is what I'm going to do. And then you burn all your bridges. Definite desire, definite date, when you're going to complete or get to your definite desire. That's how you stay locked in. And then, so this brings us to secret number 3. How do you execute it? So the third part after you have your definite desire and your definite day when you're going to complete your definite desire, step number 3 is to create a definite plan on how you are going to get your definite desire. Definite plan. And as I've been doing this consistently for the past couple weeks, I mean, I've journaled for a long time, but when you start creating a definite plan, and I've been writing it down every day, and what happens is that as you continuously do it, your plan gets more clear as you start implementing it. That's kind of like the key thing. Very, very thought out plan. So part of it is there's no such thing as something for nothing. And if you're trying to make $1 million by a certain day, but you don't have definite plans to get in exchange for that, then it's not going to happen, right? It's not going to happen because again, there's no such thing as something for nothing. And think about that too. So people, like, if you're having a hard time making a sale, then I promise you it's one of these three things. And then also too, before we get to like how to start it, then you also have to fully believe that you are actually going to achieve your set desire. That's part of the key. Like, this guy was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Last night he's like, doing a lot of the steps, I mean, kinda, but it didn't sound like he had a solid plan. And then two, the biggest thing that I was kind of like getting the sense of was that he just wasn't ready to like be that person who had those sales. He didn't believe. That was like his biggest thing. Like, he kind of did, but like he couldn't actually see himself completing the transactions. So number 4, how to start. This one is what I think she was kind of like getting at, that I didn't necessarily agree with. Like, you don't want to set your desires low, but when you first start implementing your plan, start executing, you want to baby step it. Okay. So you're not, so if you're just starting, you're not the person who's like a 6A person or $1 million person. You have to baby step it, and you hit certain milestones along the way and acknowledge yourself for those, right? Baby step it. That's been one of the biggest ideas that I've continuously implemented. I'll give you guys a little other quick little story. But when I first got out here to the lake, I started to I wasn't going to the gym, but I was like, I'm going to start working out like more consistently. I've always worked out, but I wanted to up my pull-up game. And I just acknowledged I got a pull-up bar, right? And then I had a plan. The plan was to do as many pull-ups as I can do each day. And then once I got to a certain number and it was like easy to do it, then I would add one more. I baby stepped it. So I started off at 2. I was like, I can do 2 pretty comfortably. And that was it. And then the next day did 2 until it was like super easy. And then I did 3. And then I did 3 until it was super easy. And then I did 4. So yeah, that's what I think would be more beneficial, rather than like aiming your sights super low for your definite desire. Like, set your initial steps low until you're comfortable doing those as part of your plan, and then you bump it up. So that is pretty much how to set your goals in 2022. Again, it's mainly from Think and Grow Rich. I'm doing it daily. I'm doing this daily. So I hope it helps you guys. I truly believe if you put in action these steps, then whatever it is, you'll reach it. You will reach your goal. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you got some value from it. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Thanks for checking it out. Have a good day.